Well, hi, I'm Ron Berry, and behind the camera is my wife, Casey Berry.
Hello.
And our son, Griff, who's not here right now, but we are TTnO, this, that, and the other. And what we're going to show you today on this video is all about our impossible table, or tensegrity table. Now, the tensegrity table has been around since the 1920s, but we've modified it so we can make it into a gift. And a cute little kitty here on top. But the top actually comes off, and we're going to show you what an impossible table actually is. If you look closely, you'll see that it's actually held up only by strings. Now, they call this a tensegrity table. It's a combination of two words, tension and integrity. The tension of the strings holds the integrity of the table together, just like a marriage. You need a little tension to hold the integrity of the marriage. Never mind. But the purpose of this video is if you've received one of these as a gift or purchased one yourself and you've taken it home in pieces, we're going to show you how to put it back together. Now, the great thing about this is it just comes together as a top, the four outside strings, and then the center string, which is where really most of the tension is. But you notice these little slots right here and here, and the tabs up top. The tabs actually go in these holes, and that squares up the table and holds it together just a little better, but it allows you to interchange the tops also. We have, gracious, at the time of making this video, we have about 60 tops, and we have plans to have over 200 tops if we go that far. But now watch closely. I'm going to show you how to take it apart. The strings are just loops, and you see how it just fell apart. The tension is what's holding it together. So there are four outside strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could be doing a Sesame Street video too. And then one smaller string, and this goes into the middle. Now the table itself actually comes apart. So this way it actually can be shipped in an envelope flat, if you can get it apart. Let's put it together pretty tight. Oh, come on, for the video. There it goes. Oh, it was just me. All right, so this is what you'd be sending, and if you get it as a gift and it comes in an envelope, this is what's going to be in the package, not the candle. Just this. All right. Now to put it together, separate out the four strings. 1, 2, 3, 4 larger strings, 1 smaller string. Take one with the tabs, make sure the other one also has the tabs up top. Put those together, make sure they're flush on the bottom. Okay. The other one, this is the bottom. Also going to put it together like such. Also making sure that it's flush on the bottom. If it's up a little bit, it's going to wobble. So you want to make sure it's all the way flush. I worked very hard getting these measurements together just right for you. Now you're going to take the one that's the bottom, put it down the top, and you're going to do them opposite each other like this. Okay. And take the little string, we're just going to hang it like that. We're going to take the top piece with the tabs, and we're going to put it here so it fits right there in the slots. Now this is where the tension is. I'm going to take one of the strings, one of the larger strings, and just like that, we're going to put it in the slot here and here. We're going to rotate around just a little bit. We're going to take it here and here. Now we have 2 of them on. I'm going to rotate it around again. Now it gets a little interesting here, and some people lose it here, lose the concept, but all you're doing is just continue to put the strings on, but you need to let a little tension off each time to do it. This string might come off, just put it back on, no worries. Go around to the other side. The 4th string, the tension is on the other 3, so it makes it a little more difficult. So you have to bend it just a little down. You can see the other, once your other strings in tension, but you go right back up. And there it is, and it's strong enough to hold a nice candle. I wouldn't put a bowling ball on it. I definitely wouldn't sit on it, but that's how you put it back together. Then you take your top, you line up the pegs for the holes like such, and there you go. You have your impossible table. Now, just a note, all strings are not tied equal, even though I spent hours tying these strings. The original tensegrity tables, these tension on these strings need to be exact. Well, not so much with this one, because watch what you can do. If you want to make it a little tighter, all you have to do is take it like this, give it a few twists, like that, put it back on, rotate it, give it a few twists, try and keep them equal on the twists, the same number of twists, or something close to it. But not every string or loop is going to be exactly the same. So by doing this little extra tension like this, you can make it exactly as tight as you want or as loose as you want, depending on what you want to do. So of course, I just let that one go, so I've got to retighten this one back up. And that can happen. That's probably going to happen, as a matter of fact. As you put these together, it may come apart a little bit, but that's just, have a little patience. It's like a little puzzle. You're just fine-tuning. And then the final one, you just give it a little bit of a bend, a little bit of pressure. Don't want to press it down too hard. These can actually break. I mean, they're not like they're made of steel. They're made out of just Baltic birch ply. So you need to use a little bit with it, but then you look at it, and this one looks a little tighter, so I'm going to tighten this one up just a hair more. There we go. Now it's a little tighter even, so it'll hold even a little more weight. See how it's not wobbling near as much now? So you can tighten it up if you want to, or you can leave it nice and loose. Your choice. Depends on what you're putting on it. You don't want to put anything really heavy on it. And that might even be a little tight. See how it's a little off-centered there? So I might have it just a little tighter than it needs to be, but kind of giving you the idea that you can make it tight or loose. Either way, your impossible table is a wonderful gift. So if you'd like to buy one, just visit our Etsy store. The link will be down below somewhere, I believe, or visit our TTnO website, capital T, small n, capital O. And hope you've enjoyed this. Have fun with your tensegrity table, your impossible table, and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again on another video.